Welcome to Global PR Talk Show initiated by Rabdi Meher, a non-profit organization based at New Delhi. And today with me is a very renowned person of Tanzania from pharma industry, Mr. Alihussein Pradhan is with me, and I'm your host, Muhammad Shahbaz Alam. Welcome, Alihussein Pradhan, to PR Talk Show. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. It's a good platform. I have been following your talk shows. I've seen about almost 10 talk shows which we have done with different individuals across the globe. And it's a good learning experience because each one coming sharing their success stories, the struggle times, how they came out of the struggle. So it's overall a learning experience for me.
Excellent. I'm very close to Moraf Pharmaceuticals Limited because you are well aware you are the person who introduced me to your father first time in Mumbai in CPHI, and I'm really very happy to join you right now to know the legacy, and we are eager to share this legacy to the world, pharma world actually. So my audience just want to share about Ali Hussain Pradhan. He is the one who introduced me first time with the Ashraf Ali first time in Mumbai in CPHI. He was very close friend of mine. He's no more right now. But I especially been there to Tanzania to offer my Fatiha to Ashraf Bhai. And I'm very happy that I've been there being a friend, and it was my personal visit to Tanzania. And I visited all the warehouse of Ali Hussain Pradhan, means the Moraf Pharmaceuticals Limited, and he is the one who is MBA in finance, and he's running the show very well, and he's uh, growing leaps and bounds. Right now, Moraf Pharmaceuticals Private Limited has more than 35 staff, working staff out there, and doing wonderful job. And rest I will discuss with the Ali, and then he will share his vision, his legacy, his journey, and those who supported to him. So Ali, share your legacy of Moraf Pharmaceuticals Limited. When you started Moraf Pharmaceutical Limited, and what amount of investment you done that time?
Okay. To start with, I'll just give you a brief background of how pharmaceutical business started.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes back around 36 years ago
Mm-hmm.
when Mr. Ashraf graduated as a pharmacist from India. He had done his studies in Punjab University, India. So he came down to Tanzania with a vision that I want to start pharmaceutical business. So he started the business in 1986. So that's the time the family started a new venture in pharmaceuticals.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, you must be aware that the market was quite unregulated and all. So this all went on up to 2005. After that, Tanzania started to become a regulated market
Mm-hmm.
under the body of Tanzania Food and Drug Authority.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, business was started with a very minimum capital,
Mm-hmm.
see, and there was a good support from the suppliers, and that's the way the company started growing. I joined the company in 2010
Mm-hmm.
after completing my studies, and I do clearly remember, like at that time, we only had about four working staff representing two companies, one from India and one from Kenya. Namely, from India, we had Force Pharmaceuticals, and from Kenya, we had Universal Corporation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the time I was given the car steering, you can say,
Mm-hmm.
that now you need to drive. The good advice I was told, like, see, it's a family business, you are the future. So whatever platform or foundation which is made, now you need to grow it. If you do it in the right way, you'll get the success. And if you play around, you'll lose the game.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So 2010, starting with a small number of employees in the company with two companies. Today, actually, we have grown, having almost 38 to 39 agencies from across the world. We are importing from Kenya, we are importing from India, we are importing from China, Malaysia, Oman, UAE, and just as of now, some talks are going on with some European company for vaccines. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
Coming to remembering like 3, 4 employees. Today, actually, we have almost 48 employees in the company. Yes.
10 times
And we have, yes. And we have diversified various departments in the company. Now we have got a generic division. We have got ethical marketing. We have surgical disposables and over-the-counter medications.
Excellent. Excellent. So what is your experience working with the different exporters?
See,
and satisfactory services.
See, working with almost 35, 38 companies, meeting different people, it's a good experience so far. And to prove that if really it was a good experience, I'll share this story like, the incident that took place in 2016. We lost Mr. Ashraf.
Yes.
And that was one of the time it was quite tough that the backbone was no more. Sorry, the backbone of the company was not more, anymore with us. So the thing was like, now what next? You have got competitors coming in the market who are ready to snatch companies. And the support which I got that time from the manufacturers was truly amazing.
Excellent.
That from 2016 to now 2020, none of the manufacturers have left Moraf.
Excellent.
That confidence they had that yes, Ali is capable to drive it forward. See, so as I can say, like see, the success of anyone is not only one individual. Same like me. There is a huge support, I would say, from family, my wife, okay. She's there behind, always motivating. You see, all the hard work I do, sometimes there's no time for family, but she is always there like, yes, I do understand. It's time to hard work and grow. Secondly, not forgetting my employees. That the team which I have at the moment is quite wonderful in different fields. And I can say that the success of Moraf, where it is today, that they have contributed quite well. You see, yes, during the hard times, they are there standing all that no, they consider this not only my company, but their company also.
Wonderful sharing experience about your struggle time, your success story, and the way you started your company from 4 employee to right now the 40 employees. So you have done a wonderful contribution towards the Moraf Pharmaceuticals Limited. What is your vision right now? So when we talk about the ranking 1 to 10, so where you right now and where you want to go, in terms of ranking?
See, currently, if we look into the ranking, see, Moraf Pharmaceutical, I would not say is the largest company in Tanzania, but I would say one of the growing companies. So if you rank me, I would position myself maybe in the market, maybe number 6 or 7. You see, and the vision is to grow further. You see, and to be among the top 5 in the near future.
Excellent. So TFDA is right now one of the stringent regulatory body in the whole African countries, I think. And I've been there. You have just given an opportunity to have a meeting and discussion with the TFDA people, and it was a very wonderful experience for me as well. So they are very stringent right now. So it's not an easy to register product out there in Tanzania right now. Is it so?
Mm, See, currently TFDA have gone up the maturity level. They are already on higher maturity level as per WHO guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
And coming to Africa overall, like TMDA, currently they've changed the name from TFDA to TMDA.
Mm-hmm.
The stringent are South Africa. Okay, Egypt is also quite stringent,
Mm-hmm.
and Tanzania also is considered among the stringent.
Mm-hmm.
See, the message behind is like, see, you can register in Tanzania.
Mm-hmm.
You see, it's only thing that you need a good regulatory team. That is more important, and a good team who knows what Tanzania is looking for, because there is a guideline which you need to follow.
Mm-hmm.
And currently, see the companies which I'm working with, I've got top companies in the list. You see, I've got medium-sized companies and small companies.
Mm-hmm.
And no doubt, all of them are registering. It's only a matter of time which they take to understand. So I would not say like it's not possible to register. You see, I'll give you my scenario.
Mm-hmm.
See, when I started 10 years ago, we had a basket of around 35 products.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Today, as of now, we have almost 270 products in our portfolio. See,
270.
so
Very good. Marvelous.
yes, yes. So it's not like registration is not possible. It is possible, you see. And what they are looking for is that they need quality medicines, which I believe any manufacturer is striving for that, but at an affordable price.
Mhm.
Yes.
So when you join hands together with the European companies, so are you getting the affordable rates in European companies when you comparing with
Uh,
other partners, for example, the India and China?
mm, yes, see, in Europe also there are some products which are still quite reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And see, the basic idea they want to do business also.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I'll give you a practical example right now. Take China.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I'm working with various companies in China. And if you come to see now, the costing of products are going high compared to India.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be surprised, like now, it's maybe a time that India are going to overtake China.
Mm-hmm.
See? And there's a lot of development I do understand in India right now that, okay, see, uh, excipients, finished products, packaging, all is being done. But a lot of effort by the government, by you as an individual also to create API in
Mm-hmm.
India. So I believe that if that thing happens, then India will be far much ahead. Dependence will be away from the rest of the world. So the basic is that there are companies also in Europe. They want to do business, and they can match prices.
Okay. So, because you are into an international market in Tanzania and you are must be well aware about the African markets. So, I have some news that China is taking formulation as a big vision, the way India is targeting to the API in a big way. Because the moment we will be self-reliant on the API, then the formulation would be the better quality and even the better affordable as well. Right now, we are 70% dependent on the China, but our government and the industry are very much involved in the manufacturing hub of API right now for excipients, for API intermediaries, and everything, chemicals as well. So, the way China is entering into the formulation, are you going to share something about the Chinese strategy, how they are going to capture the formulation market?
See, currently, from my experience, what I have, I'm buying finished formulations from China.
Mhm.
See, China, the secret what they have behind what I understand is mass production.
Mass production, okay.
Yes, you see, you will have like the companies I'm dealing with, may be producing just five, six products,
Mhm.
but in mass production.
Okay,
You
okay.
see, So that way they are getting it the competitive edge. You see, like one of the company which I'm working with, it's called NCPC, North China Pharmaceutical. Okay, so I visited them. We have an association of around 6, 7 years now. So they took me to the new facility and going through that facility from entering it, going in the production area, in the packaging area, in the warehouse, you will be surprised there is no human touch. All is mechanics. Robots are working in the factory.
Excellent.
See? Because they say the cost of labor is quite high in China. So all they see is automated. You see? But then comes volumes. They expect you buying huge volumes. See? Yes. So that's the secret. Like they are into mass production and coming to like quality aspects. You see, usually China is known like, anything you need number two or cheap stuff is China. But I would say not in pharmaceutical. You see, if you get good Chinese companies, the quality standard is quite good. You see, and there is nothing like you can say like, no, this is a Chinese product, so the quality is lower than an Indian or European product. See? Yeah.
So Tanzania, because Tanzania is a very regulated market. So what is the vision plan of Tanzania as a whole government? Are they going to manufacture products domestically, or they are okay with the importing countries?
See, coming to the pharma industry in Tanzania, we have industries, okay, like the topmost Shelley's Pharmaceutical is there, which is part of Aspen Group. I would say number two, we have Zenufa Laboratories, you see. Then we have got some small companies also who have just come up. And the vision of Tanzania right now, under the current presidentship, you see, is to make Tanzania an industrial country. You see, not only pharma, that there's a lot of imports coming in. So our honorable president at the moment is focusing on industries, you see, which will create employment and growth to the nation. So there are a couple of pharmaceutical facilities under process coming up. You see, some are government-based and some are private institutes. So, but still, there would be still room for India and other countries because, see, you cannot build industries overnight. You see, for example, our neighboring Kenya. Kenya has almost over 25 pharmaceutical companies, manufacturing units. You see, but yet there is a lot of imports coming in the country. So overall, it's a long-term vision for the country to grow, but still it won't affect any of the current exporting nations. You see, because in pharmaceutical, from one till the last process, A to Z, there's a lot of things involved. Packaging material, APIs, excipients, and all, you see. So there will be still a room that even today, those companies which have put units, they depend on API from rest of the world. Absolutely. Packaging, again, they depend outside. You see, all is being imported.
Absolutely. What are the goods available there in Tanzania? Means by the natural production or some industrial production, which are ready to export to the global community. What are those goods that you are exporting to the global community right now?
See, overall, if you see, apart from pharmaceuticals, see, we have got good cash crops like cashew nuts is there, tea is there, coffee is there. You see, yeah, we have a lot of cotton. You see, yes. So, like just 2, 3 days ago, I met someone who is coming from a region where there's a lot of growth in cotton, and all that is being exported across the globe.
Excellent.
So we have a lot of minerals also in Tanzania, you see, and a lot of diamonds, tanzanites, gold, you see. So quite a rich nation we are.
Excellent. So are you giving an opportunity to have a look on that, like CPHI and like other Pharmaceuticals? Do you have any any conferences out there to interact with those people, those who are exporting these goods?
We have trade fairs in Tanzania.
Mhm.
Every year we have got about 3, 4 trade fairs going on different sectors. Like as of now, there's one trade fair going on electrical industry. You
Okay.
see, everything related to electricals.
Mhm.
You see, so similar way we have got other trade fairs whereby it gives an opportunity for locals to show their products and see how business can take place.
So from where we can get this information about the trade fairs?
We have got, you can always search on Google
Mhm.
regarding Tanzania trade fairs. You see, usually this happens in the month of July. You see, that's the biggest trade fair every year,
Mhm.
starts from around 1st of July till 10th of July,
Okay.
where all local produced products are kept.
Excellent.
Then in the month of August, we have got a trade fair mostly for agricultural products. So
Mhm.
all the farmers and all they come with their products from initial stage till the last finished product to exhibit and look for export markets.
Excellent. Uh, During this lockdown and during this COVID situation, global community demanding these organic products right now very much. So when we talk about the nutraceuticals and the herbals, it is in demand right now, especially when the immunomodulator vitamin C, effervescent tablets, and some other tablets which can take care of the immunity, like vitamin D3, zinc, and all. So, what are the requirement in your country about these organic products like herbals and nutraceuticals? Is this challenging to register out there, or it is in demand, but there is some duties, excise duties, or import duties? Is there information can you share to the global community?
See, coming to herbal. See, herbal still falls under TMDA.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's a guideline which you need to follow for herbal product registration.
Acha,
Nutraceuticals, they fall under food division.
food
You
division.
see, we have got a body called TBS, Tanzania Bureau of Standard.
Okay.
Okay, and see, the government is very flexible. Okay, see, the good thing also right now, you see, I could say like officially Tanzania is a COVID-free nation.
Very
You
good.
see,
Excellent. Yes, yes, yes.
yes we either have minimum cases or no cases of
Excellent.
COVID related. Yes, but during the 3, 4 months ago, you see, the government was very flexible. You see, there was a huge demand for hand sanitizers,
Hmm.
and at that time, like TMDA used to register sanitizers within 1 week.
Oh.
You just file your files with basic information, and you do get registration. You see, so somehow to rescue the situation, the regulatory body, while having their checks, because see, no nation wants every nation wants good quality products to come in.
Mm-hmm.
You see, so they cannot remove those checks. But 3 months time, more than 150 hand sanitizers are registered in Tanzania. Okay, locally made and imports also.
Mm-hmm.
You see, coming to vitamin C's and nutraceuticals, you see, especially those products related to build immunity and all. Even that, the government initiative was there like to fast track the process so that the products can be registered and be imported in a legal way. And to some extent, the government had even waived off some taxes, you see, on COVID related products so as to make it more affordable for the nation.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your insight and your vision about the Moraf Pharmaceuticals and the overall Tanzania pharmaceuticals industry. And there is only one and last question. Do you want to say something as a guideline for those working staff who eager to enter into the business? So what is your suggestion and what is your guideline about those who are willing to be an entrepreneur in days to come?
From my experience, what I had, you see, in 10 years, I had some basic fundamentals. See, as a human being, I consider honesty as one of the important factor. You see, that whether you are self-employed or employed, if you are honest, you will progress. Okay, hard work is always there. Okay, but with hard work, prayers are very important. You see, today without God, you see, with His assistance and help, you can't progress. You see, and I believe all of us, those who pray, practice different religion and all, and believe in God, we progress. You see, that thing is like teamwork. You should believe in teamwork. See, when I joined as an entrepreneur, that let me start. You cannot do everything alone. You see, you need good people, good support so that you can progress. You see, and you should always have a vision. See, when I joined the company in 2010, I had a vision. You see, my vision is always of 5 years, usually I keep, because of the industry which I am in. You see, because I need to increase my revenues by registering more products. Okay, marketing, registration takes time, getting good companies and all. So every 5 years, I evaluate myself. You see, so 2015 also was a time I was evaluating. You see, I once told my father that see, if I'm not work in the company, it's better I do something else where I can be successful. It's not that always that if it's a family business, so you have to continue. You see, yes, but if I can bring growth to the company, then I'm worth towards staying. So always have an objective. See, my objective was of 5 years. You see, so like 2020 also, by end of the year, I'll be evaluating myself that in the last 5 years, what achievements I had. You see, the good ones, and to see where I was going wrong, so as to correct it. You see, so those are the key fundamentals which I had. You see, and see, when it comes to honesty, say when you want to become an importer, you'll be meeting a lot of manufacturers. They'll ask you how much business you can give, you see, per annum, you see, so that we join your companies. And I've always been honest in those things. You see, I never give over predictions. I give something which I'm capable of, because even if you tell someone I can give you business 10 times than my capability, they will come to know in 1 or 2 years that whether I'm really capable or not. You see? So even if I can do something little, I tell them, let's see, this is something little I can do. You see? Secondly, you need to deal with good people. You see? Who are also ready to understand you. You see, as I'll give you an example, as you said, see, we first met in IFEX. There is something which I really learned. You see, at that time I was still in this industry, eager to learn things. I still remember we met in an exhibition, you shared your product list, okay? And in exhibitions, you see, there's not much time you can discuss and all. And that was the last day of exhibition. So I just came back to the hotel, sat down, starting analyzing that, okay, I've met a couple of companies, people whom I would feel a prospect, you see. And it was a late evening when we gave you a call. You see that we have gone through your product and all, and we are interested to do something. And I clearly remember you said that I'm out of Mumbai, I'm back home, but you were so eager, like you said, I'll come and meet you tomorrow itself. You see?
Yes, I remember.
So, yes, and the next day morning we had a meeting back in Mumbai. You see?
Yes.
Well, now some people would say like, okay, sir, we'll start email communication or what, we have just come back, you see, and lay back. But one thing which I learned, like you are an opportunist person. You see, you don't want to lose opportunity.
Yes.
And that's the way, okay, we sat down, okay, you understood how TFDA works and all.
Yes.
And you said like, okay, fine, let me join you to some manufacturers, you see. And at that time, I remember you introduced us to Zota Healthcare,
Mm.
Centuria Laboratory, you
Mm.
see. So like now, good thing with Zota, 3 years, we have almost 10 products registered, and already this is our first year of business, and almost 4 consignments are booked
Excellent.
coming in. So patience, you see. And again, I would say, like, see, self-employment is good. You
Mm.
see, when you struggle for yourself, you earn back, you feel more happy. You see, and there is one good entrepreneurship going on right now from this Zota Healthcare,
Mm.
Dawa India.
The
You
idea.
see that they open up a generic pharmacy and all.
Mm.
So I would say that all those good individuals, you see, with small capital,
Mhm.
these are such projects which you can own your own pharmacy. Today, a pharmacy graduate ending up as a medical rep and all, it's better start your own venture. You
Mm.
see, and I know their capital requirement is quite reasonable.
Mm.
Okay, instead of going taking a loan for a car, it's
Mm.
better you take a loan and open up a business
Absolutely.
and grow.
Absolutely.
So that is something which I would share with the young generation, that if you want to get into entrepreneurship, it is quite good, you see, but you need to be patient. You cannot climb the ladder overnight.
Absolutely
Yeah,
right. Rome was never built in a day, so we have to work every day, and we have to think very seriously, and we have to
true.
concentrate our future plan, and we have to motivate ourselves first to do something good, and we have courage to do this thing. So money is not everything. Though my simple thing, I always say everybody, the key of success is innovation, innovative ideas, and the relation. We have to convert the relation into revenue. So innovation, relation, marketing can beget success, beget money, and begets everything. So we have to have that vision. So thank you very much for your valuable experience sharing, and your insight, your vision, and everything, and the suggestion to the new employees, those who are entering into the willing to enter into the entrepreneurship. So thank you very much once again, and I'm very
Thank
happy,
you.
very glad to interact with you. I'm really happy, really happy. Thanks Ali bhai.
Thank you.
We'll
Thank
meet
you.
you once again very soon. Take care.
Thank you.
Take
Oh.
care.